Hi Leo, welcome back to the channel. So we're going to go ahead and get started in some of the signs and synchronicities, and then we'll dive a little bit deeper into the reading today. And sorry about my appearance. I'm not I didn't put no makeup on or anything today. My cat is sick, so we've been back and forth at the vet and tending to the cat's needs. So prayers for baby boy if you want to. So some of the channel messages today are time fast forwarding. I also heard less of the day, more of the night. The power could flicker, or power flickering, or energy surge. And then I'm hearing red balloons means root instability, the root chakra. I'm also hearing a zombie door. You know how in like the Fear of the Walking Dead or Walking Dead, it says don't enter, zombies inside. I'm seeing that. And I'm seeing nails like driven into like the wood. So maybe there's something, an aspect of zombies, or something is being held back from you, or you're being like, there's an energy of protection. I'm also hearing a gifted bracelet could come to you, whether if this is made. I'm also hearing the letter T with that. Maybe somebody's name could be T that gives you a bracelet. I just work here. And then that would be a treasure. So I'm hearing a treasure is going to come to you. Maybe this is something that was always meant to be yours. The next thing that I got was about cooking or prep cook. It made me think of Ratatouille and how they would have in the kitchen, you would have just the prep cook over there just prepping up stuff, like cutting all the vegetables and things like that. And it made me think like something is in preparation, or you are being prepped. Something about you being prepped for something. And then immediately I heard after that, the All-American Rejects, Dirty Little Secret. And some of the lyrics are, I'll give you my dirty little secret. Don't tell them. You know the song. You can Google it, figure out the lyrics. Maybe there's a message specifically in those lyrics meant just for you. But the letter T, maybe that's somebody's initials. Maybe this is even about sipping tea. Because I'm going to be, which is odd, I'm going to be teaching a tea class at the end of the month in my hometown. So maybe there's an aspect of teaching tea, or maybe it's time to sip tea, or get the tea, spill the tea. Maybe, I don't know. So let's go ahead and get into the cards today. Since we have zombies, we're going to use the Universal Monsters deck, since it is like the month of October and it's spooky and everything. So let's go ahead and see what the current energy for you is today, Leo. Thank you so much. Thank you, Spirit. What is the current energy? The Magician. Powerful creator. The Magician is one. And the Magician is also, it kind of even looks like a T. A singular T at the very top. But it's number one. The Magician is about you being able to create something. You alchemizing the energy. Transmuting the energy. It's like magician. It's magic. But it's not illusions. That's what I'm hearing. It's magic, but not illusions. Which, if you know some magicians, they're not really magicians, they're illusionists. So this is something that you were creating. This is like, I see it's alive. Like it's Dr. Frankenstein, you know, he created Frankenstein's monster, what we call people, or we call him Frankenstein or Frank. This is really about you unionizing with the things that Spirit has given you to create something more abundant. Okay, so you're in the action of creation. These cards just fell out. I was told to take them. Okay, Spirit. We also have the Star as the challenge. And the Star can be Aquarius energy. Maybe there's somebody who is an Aquarius around you. But the Star can be the challenge of you know what? I got to have hope. I got to have faith. Because that star card energy is like, yes, wishes are coming in. Yes, there's good things coming in, but you also got to keep the faith. Because without faith, you feel hopeless. Faith is going to grant you an opportunity. It's going to grant you that stability, that security, that bubble, that snow globe that says, you know what? This is mine. I know I can do this. It's going to boost you. It's going to boost you in a lot more ways than you can ever realize. So keep the faith. Maybe there's something here about your faith being made stronger. We also have the Seven of Crypts, which is also saying it's time to start again. It's time to try something again. It's time for you to build again. So, and this is the energy coming from what, you're kind of leaving behind. But it's almost like, you know what, I'm not thinking about it no more. I'm going for it. I am doing this. I am creating this. I am trying to, maybe this is about mastering a business. So somebody is about to own, like I'm hearing LLC, business license. This is about you going in a period of your life to where, you know what, it wasn't really working out for me. I did it, but I never received any blessings. I never received any, confirmation that this is what I'm supposed to be doing. To this point, it says, you know what, I'm not giving up. I want to try it one more time. And I'm feeling that this time is the charm. They say the third time's the charm, but for you, it's the second time, the charm. Maybe there's also something coming up around October 22nd, because I said that, 22nd, which the 17th of October is the full moon. 3 days, 5 days. Some of y'all 3 days, some of y'all 5 days. After the full moon, it's when something is going to hit. And when I say hit, it's going to hit hard. It's going to bullseye. You're going to feel bullseyed and you're going to be like, whoa. And then you're going to be like, it's alive. I love it so much. And this is your dreams, a passion, a truth, a wish fulfillment. So what are you flowing towards legitimately? Next card, the sun. Leo energy, here you are, shining bright, illuminating everything. And I do feel like with the sun, you're walking towards happiness. There's going to be some kind of goal, some kind of opportunity that will present itself. Maybe somebody's going to see you accomplishing your dreams. Maybe somebody's going to be attracted to you, because I see this and I'm hearing that song, put a smile on your face, you make the world a better place. So I don't know if somebody's going to put a smile on your face or you're going to put a smile on their face. But with that sun card coming out, this is about showing your talents, your abilities, your heart space. Because you, Leo, you rule the heart chakra. You rule the heart. And I do feel, when I see this, it's nothing but sunshine. It's nothing but sunshine. It's beautiful. It's like you see the light. You see the truth. And it reminds me of Tangled, Rapunzel, right? And she was kept up in a tower for all of those years, but she always saw the light and she wanted to go see the light. And when she saw the light, the little lanterns, right, she also found her family. She also realized that she was noble. Just like my Leos, you are all noble. There's something here about Leos, before I go any further into the cards, there's a misconception with Leos. And I feel like a lot of people's like, oh, you got to be strong, you got to be confident, you got to be resilient, you got to, yes. But it's not always like that for all of us, or all of the energies. I'm a Leo rising, so I completely understand when I say this. Leos are represented to be strong, but that is a mask. It doesn't mean that we're all strong. It doesn't mean that we all have this ability to shine like a diamond. It doesn't mean that we all have this ability to go through everything, go through the mud, go through the quicksand, and still be like, yes, Johnny Bravo. We're not all like that. A lot of Leos, we're just, we're trying to heal. We're trying to make it through life. We're trying to shine our own little light in the world so it don't go dim. We're always struggling sometimes with faith, because it's like there's things in life that, I don't know, doesn't come natural to Leos. There's a harshness to being in that zodiac sign. But when we go for something and we set our heart on it, there's nothing stopping us. Nothing. the Chariot, rooting the reed. The Chariot is about moving forward, opportunities, transformation, as this is the Wolfman, right? This is the werewolf changing. So he is in between stages. He's not yet the full, wolf, the werewolf, but he's not full human yet. So I feel like you are changing or transitioning something from one stage to the other. Chariot is Cancer energy, and it's represented by making an emotional decision and going in that direction. I also feel like this has to do with the stars in the dream, because in the original tarot, Rider-Waite is represented by somebody on a chariot with 2 horsemen or 2 sphinxes. And above the chariot, there is like the roof of the chariot, and it has covered in stars. And the person riding the chariot has a tiara or a diadem that is represented by a massive star. So here we go again with stars. I feel like you're making an emotional decision to change something, go in a new direction, but it's fulfilling your desires. It's fulfilling your dreams. So don't be too hard, because the change can be hard. Change can be really destructive sometimes. And then we also have the Queen of Candles. And the Queen of Candles is the most desirable. I always say that this is Cinderella. Maybe there's something about Disney princesses coming out for y'all. You know how Cinderella was the servant, right? She was, used. She was done and treated horribly, right? And then she met the prince. And the prince found her. We know the story of Cinderella. But the Queen of Wands is the story of Cinderella as the queen, not as the servant. So it's like, I know, I have empathy, I can understand, I harmonize, I work well with others. But it's like, I know when justice needs to be served. The Queen of Wands is also Cinderella when she goes to the ball for the first time. And the big blue dress and the hair and the glass slippers, and she's looking like a diamond. And everybody's like, who is that? And they all want to gravitate towards her because the energy. That is our energy, naturally. Leo energy is naturally like that. And I do feel like you are attracting a lot of blessings. You are attracting a lot of things that, you've been changing. Maybe you've been through a lot of healing. Maybe you've been working on your trauma. Maybe you've been working on your shadow work, your shadow side, to be able to step into the light. To be able to understand that you deserve to receive. You say this out loud right now. I deserve to receive. I deserve to receive. That you do. So I feel like there is some things about the balance. I feel like you've been given too much. You haven't been given to yourself. You give to the whole world. Who gives to you? Start focusing on that. Start focusing on your priorities in this business or this dream, this goal, this idea, whatever it is that you are trying to create in this existence. What is the blessing coming towards Leo? Okay. I seen one card flip over. Maybe it didn't. Maybe it flipped back over. What is the blessing for Leo? Thank you. The Fool, which is Frank. It's alive. And then we have the 8 of Cups, or the 8 of Castles. And I feel like this is you moving for something that used to be blocked. It's like I'm free. I was trapped, but now I'm free. And I hear that song, and at last I see the light, from Tangled. And it's like the fog is lifted. But I feel like you have been really broke. I'm hearing financially broke. Because I'm seeing the castle up there. It's like, oh, if I could only have the castle. Only if I could live at the castle. Oh, if I could only just see inside the castle. Maybe that's mine. It's like, it's almost as if there was something that was naturally supposed to be yours that was hindered. Or maybe your path was hindered a little bit. And it happens. But I feel like with this Fool card, you are receiving. Hands up. I'm ready to receive. I'm ready to see what is receive. You are going to be receiving a castle. You're going to be receiving the things that blocked you or hindered you. Things that was, always meant to be yours, but maybe not at that particular time. You're free. You're open to receive. So you've got big blessings coming up. So what I'm going to do is go to this other deck really quick, and we're going to do confirmations. I want to do 3 cards confirmation, right? 3 card confirmation. What is the blessings coming in for Leo? Thank you so much. What is the blessings coming in? What is, okay, the 7 of birds in reverse, which is walking away from negative energies, people who are stealing, maybe stealing a gift, or trying to hinder you from receiving. Maybe this is people trying to block your path. You have the spirit plane, which is the Chariot, and then you have the King of Cups. This one's coming out too. The Weaver. The truth is seen. That's what I'm hearing from Spirit. Part of the blessing coming up is the ability to decipher and understand when somebody is for you or against you. Some of y'all out there are really nestled up in working in connections with people who are energetic vampires. These are some signs and synchronicities or signs and clues that you know that there's an energetic vampire around you. I always like to tell people this just in case. If it does not resonate, do not take this. You don't have to take this. If you're around somebody and you feel energized and you feel good, 30 minutes later you're around this person, you start yawning. You start like, oh, I'm so tired. Mama. I had coffee, everything. You just start getting drained. You start feeling drained. That's clue 1. Clue 2 is when you're constantly dreaming about somebody. And there could be many different reasons why you're dreaming about that person. Maybe there's manifestations. Maybe there's an aspect of manifesting that person. But always being in someone's dreams, or they're always in your dreams, it's like something is off. Something is not, it's not 100%. You should not be dreaming about the same person every single night. Something's off if you do. Could also be energy vampire. Just watch your energy levels around people, okay? Okay. Just for those certain fews. Because the 7 of Swords came out with the Weaver, which is like, it's like, I feel like somebody's weaving lies or has weaved lies against you, or trying to hurt you, or trying to stir the pot, stir drama up, stir the chaos. And it's like you're trying to break free from this, and you have. Spirit plane is you're in the Chariot. You're moving away from this. And I feel like this energy right here was the energy that tried to hold you back from achieving that castle, or that whatever the treasure that was laid up for you in your own name. I feel like somebody tried to take something that was not theirs. And I feel like karma is going to come back and backfire on them. But I see you with the Spirit plane, which is the Chariot card. You're rolling towards your destiny in the future, which is also the King of Cups. So you're in your top tier nobility. When I say top tier, you're at your highlight. You're going to be, receiving all kinds of blessings and joys and beautiful energies to you. The King of Cups is also saying that you are in flowing. You are in flow with your emotions and your own stability. So your heart and your mind are connected and unified. I'm also hearing like the 10 of Embers, which is the 10 of Wands, which can denote hard work, dedication. It could also say that there's a lot of struggles. But I'm an intuitive reader. So what I'm seeing is these are blessings coming down for you. Every little wand is a blessing. It's something that was always yours, meant to be yours. Wands can also stand for passions, desires, assertiveness, courage. And you see it's all water too. Emotional, deep, dreams. Something big is coming your way. Okay? Okay. Let's go ahead and get into some astrology cards. Thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you. You have the mutable moon, which is Sagittarius, Gemini, Virgo, and Pisces. It says nothing is set in stone. Something will change, and and do not scatter your energy out right now. Something is changing. So be prepared for this change. And I feel like it's the change in direction. It's the change of like, I'm doing this again. At the very beginning of the read, I said, we're doing this again. You have the magician, the creator of your dreams with the star card. You are creating a dream, a goal, a vision. And then you also have listen to the guidance of your soul. And then we also have the first house of astrology that talks about the mind, the body, the identity, the consciousness, the ego, the gateway. And it's a stargate. So maybe there's like elevation in timelines. Maybe you are timeline jumping. Maybe you're trying to, elevate where you're at. I do feel like in 6 months, I'm going to predict this for some of y'all. I feel like in 6 months, some of y'all, not all, some, those who have been doing the work, I do feel like there's going to be some kind of prosperity coming in. Just continue the work. That's what Spirit is saying. Continue your journey. Continue your dreams. We have let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. And I said something is changing. It's not final. Scattered energy in a way. And then we have romantic feelings. And this is my Cinderella card. So confirmation for the Cinderella story. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Does that not look like Cinderella's dress? The little blue dress. Every time I see this, I'm like, oh, it's Cinderella and the prince. I feel like there's a love story unfolding for some of y'all too. I really do feel like that. Confirmation. We have the Ace of Cups for fulfillment and beauty. Flowers are going to be sent to you. Gifting of flowers. Somebody's going to give you a flower. Pomegranates could be important. Also, when I see this card, I also think of Persephone and Hades. And the deep connection of love between them, from the light side to the dark side. And it's really about yin and yang and duality. But with the beauty card, I do feel like this is about someone sees you as extremely beautiful, kind, deserving, and I feel like they're going to come towards you. So prepare. Let's pull a message of the heart too for y'all. Tolerance. You appreciate others' points of views, and you because you sense the love in everyone. It's like you understand other people. You tolerate other people. When I say tolerance, it's like tolerate. But if somebody really is grinding your gears or gets under your skin, it's okay to say no, darlings. Okay, you don't gotta be the strongest person in the room at all times. Sometimes just knowing that you standing up for your own self and creating boundaries is enough. That's some of that is some of the most powerful strength in this world, is to say no. Remember that. Let's get a goddess message for y'all. Thank you so much, Spirit. What is goddess message? We have Lilith for independence, confirmation. And I'm also hearing financial independence. So if you have been dependent on somebody else, that's going to change soon. Prepare for the change. Lilith was also Adam's first wife, even in scripture. A lot of people don't realize that, but Lilith represents freedom, rebellion, change, mystery, sexuality, darkness, so much. Standing up for yourself. Let's go ahead and roll the dice. Thank you so much, Spirit. So we have Uranus, which is about breaking free, revolution, change, ideas, growth. We have the 5th house, which is your house. 5th house is of Leo, which enacts passions of the heart and things that are created. We also have Aries energy, which is that, that fierce, that assertive, that pioneering, that warrior, that resilient energy as well. So we're going to go ahead and go to the White Light Oracle for your last and final card. And if you made it this far through the reading, please subscribe. Please. Thank you. I'm trying to grow this channel, and maybe one day, eventually, I can monetize it. This is my passion, my dream. If you would like to book a video reading, all my readings right now are like 20% off. And when I say they're affordable, they are affordable. You should check it out. Link in the description box below. Go check out Patreon. I have a lot of readings over there as well, too. 38 is your number. 38. But 3 plus 8 is 11. So if you've been seeing the intro number 11, or 1011. And it's called the Varapartra. And I'll show you. 38. It's the same card. It says, out of confusion, a clear and a progressive pathway is opening up for you. It is an auspicious time to give generously of yourself to others, enriching the quality of your connections, expressing spiritual blessings of goodwill and encouragement from your heart. We've been talking about that too. A powerful blessing is entering your world, and a prayer is now being answered in a beautiful way. Spirit gives freely and generously of all good things, and the task for you is to learn how to receive. We said that already. And the key to receiving is an open, surrendered, generous, trusting heart. It's the Holy Grail, the Ace of Cups, the ultimate. You're receiving a blessing. Powerful omens, signs and synchronicities. And I hope that you enjoyed the message, and I hope you resonated. And thank you for watching. Thank you for all the subscribers. Thank you for the returners. And thank you to anyone who has just liked this video, because everything matters. And I appreciate y'all. And I'll see y'all next time. And I love y'all. Bye.